So what else? Well, there's so much to say about that mutation, or the realization of it. A similar sort of thing. We were all trying to free our minds. Thank you, man. We're all trying to free our minds, so that we could think. So everybody's they try so hard that after a while they just turn into the flow of a spirit and it just won't stop. And that's what I think everybody's mind was doing. Everybody's minds were doing. And I mean, the realizations I had, and still have, but still have trouble accessing as well. There's so many, and it was so many scenes, it just became a blur of, but I was still, aware of how big it was, or at least I maintained enough awareness to get a scope of how big it was, while coming to the realization that there is no scope. Okay, alright. I'm in a body having a life. I'll tell you, there is a scope, because so I'm here to use the scope to see myself, see everybody else, compare. Who's the strongest? Who's the smartest? Who's the most beautiful? In a way, everybody is. It's a truth that never goes away. At the same time, with a different view, where's my gratitude of the most beautiful woman on earth? Or where's my understanding of the toughest guy I've ever seen? Who's the biggest? And sometimes I think, Armelius. So I can just see it in his name. I hear Armelius. I think of the biggest. Who's the most intelligent? I'd always say Armelius, and I say Armelius because my father, Ara, or Armelius, is one of the biggest parts of the field, and it's one of the biggest parts for a reason. Who's the purest? I'd always say Leah. I say Leah because she's my other half. She's the other half of Leo, divine feminine expression of one of the first and purest beings in existence. So I say Leah's the purest. Who's the most potent? And I know Mother's the most potent because she came in and told me herself. And she's already there, but she told me herself. And while she did so, she showed me the reason is because she's made of 3 central focal points. Central focal point Lilith, which is actually Steph. I'm not sure she's ready to. I'm not sure who's ready to hear that right now. And central focal point of Lilith, central focal point of Ellie, of the original first female, which is Ellie, and then the central focal point of Lydia, which is shared by Leah and Lilith and Lily. She has those three central focal points. That's her expression. That's Lily's expression, and that's what makes her the most potent. And then I think about it, and I think, well, actually, it's Lilith, the Lilith part that is it's got the most sort of spice. That's what makes it the most. That's what makes it the most potent overall. Three altogether is what really does. Yeah. Now I'm getting to facts. Or what I consider to be 100% fact, and not just like seeing I had in the moment. Which there's a lot of truth to them, but there are some that there are some beliefs I have that are just way more solid. Other facts: I'm the most aggressive. I'm the first boy. I'm the first dragon. Other facts. Well, there are some that I just believe to be true, but I don't see as 100% fact. They're just, some of them are not fully confirmed. That'll do. I see Drake as the most beautiful dragon because of how passionate he is. I can feel his passion when he comes in. I mean, he's already there, but when we awaken together, we flow together. Yeah, I see him as the most beautiful dragon. And there's another part of Lily. You could argue that you could certainly argue that Deanna is the most passionate. As I said, basically, few beings who are previously called stalkers, who are parts of, who are all parts of the central focal point of Lily. Steph is one I referred to earlier. Deanna, Sandra, what's her name? Ashar. She's one. James Rinky's an Aramelius expression. Always knew that one for a while. He was Perseus. And he was, who else was it? Brahma. He was Brahma and he was Perseus. Past lives. A many-faced man. An immortality freak, I call him. I was involved with his release somehow. I call him an immortality freak because he was Bjorn Ironside. And if someone's called Iron, it's because they're untouchable. No one can fuck with that. Bjorn Ironside. You know, you've seen my previous videos about Mike Tyson. Iron Mike Tyson. It's called Iron Mike Tyson for a reason. Best boxer on earth. He's coming back. He's still making a comeback. Fuck. What else? There's something else. I said Sandra is the most liked.